So for the loaders, when we click on any particular button, it appears and it gets
disappear,
right, within the few seconds. Like till the request is fulfilled, it gets disappear. In our case, when we click on the show dialog button, a particular loader is displayed for some time and it got disappeared, right? So how we can handle this in our Selenium website? So in our automation, like this, here in our case, we have the particular message in the loader, custom message, like it's written over here. So for in this website, we can easily identify, we know that there is some message is displayed in that model or in that loader. But typically you will not get this type of message in your project or in your website. It will just be the progress bar. It will just be the progress bar. No message will be there. Okay, so to capture this, what you need to do is open the tab tools, then go to the source tab. Okay, when you click on this show dialog button, means click on, when the loader is displayed, click on the pause. Okay, click on the pause.
okay,
If you, okay, so that now you can do inspect element. So with that you can find out which element you are looking for. This is the progress bar active, and this gets visible or invisible for some time. Okay,
okay,
right?
આપણે loader ને pause કર્યું, right?
Loader, we have paused the script execution, web script,
Okay.
whatever the JavaScript was running on the particular web page, we have stopped the execution of that, and then we did the inspect element,
so that we get more time
so
to
that
find
so that we can easily do inspect. We can easily inspect the loader. What is the class being used, or what is the text is being used by for the loader in a particular web page, right? You get that. So we have paused this. So now we can easily do inspect and find the element, right? So here we know it is something like model body, and in that we do have like progress bar. You can see that for the progress bar we don't have anything, right? It's just a div class, right? It's just the div class, nothing else. Nothing is written over here, like any tags or nothing is written there. We do have this custom message which is added over here, right? But mainly you will not get this in the real world or in the actual loader. Okay, so this way you can find the XPath or the locator for the loader in the page. Okay, so here what we can see is we have this progress bar, strip active, or class is the progress bar, right? So Control F, div, div, class progress bar. All right, so I can use this. I found this and I can use this. So in the Selenium tutorial we'll have like input forms was there, right? And this is under alerts and models, so I will add it over here. Okay, like this is the was under this only progress bar, alert and models. Nahi. It was under progress bar and sliders. So do we have any sliders? No, we don't have. Created class progress bar and sliders, and that we just do this first. This remains same navigation, but yeah, we have to do the code refactoring. Navigate to progress bar, driver. I hope you are writing this. If you want, you can write. You can write in your system if you want. Otherwise, only I will be practicing. Hmm? I'm not changing any of the. What else? What else we will do? Public void, and this one was the no. अरे यार this was under alerts and models, so we will use that only. So this was what? Have right of sector. This what else? Before that, we have to click on any of the show dialog, right? So what we will do? If you want, you can find the unique text path for each of the show dialog button. Web element. So but find element by click, and then we will wait, and again what will verify over here? Here, wait. Wait. Right. Wait. Duration of so here we will wait for that loader to be invisible. So here we will write invisibility off. Invisibility off instead of the web element. Okay. We can do instead of web element. My locator progress bar. Okay, fine. And then we'll try to click on any of the link, like any of the link from over here. But let's do this. We'll click on that. Okay. Here it has said that it will firing operators. One, two, three. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. This is also 2 seconds. Here we have added 2 seconds. Instead of that, we'll just add the second of 1. Then we'll see if our script works or not. Right? So where we have like web elements examples that of the navigators that we have this. Yeah. Alert and progress per model. Progress bar and then progress bar with metal. Slot. All this will be in. All right, fine. Here we are waiting for that pop-up to be visible, and here we are waiting for that loader to get
Disable.
invisible.
Sorry, invisible. Sorry.
Invisible. Yeah, so those loaders gets invisible after 2 seconds. But here in our script, we have just kept the 1 second. And then it tries to click on that alerts and models. Definitely, it should have thrown some exception. Element click intercepted. Because the loader was there, loader was there, and the Selenium WebDriver tried to click on alert and model, right? So, but the loader was still there, even though the web element, a particular web element is present. It the WebDriver was unable to click, so it has thrown the this exception, element click intercepted exception. So whenever you get this exception, make sure that make sure that no loader or the targeted element is not hidden under any of the current web element. First thing it should come in your mind for this type of exception, element click intercepted, that appropriate weight is added for appropriate weight for the particular element to get invisible is added. Okay, so whenever you get this, first you add some weight just before that element, a weight for the, mostly it will be the progress bar, wait for the progress bar, and the expected condition will be invisibility of element located. So here we'll give the, instead of 1 we'll give the 3, and then after it will so here the WebDriver will wait maximum wait for maximum of 3 seconds, right? And then after only it will perform the required operation. Okay, fine. So again we'll just execute this. Now still it has thrown some error. Why it has thrown some error? Again it has said that it is not workable. Okay, other element will receive the click backdrop. See, this is some other element which is enabled. Okay, so we need for this element to be get. So here we have set the invisibility of this progress bar, div.progress bar. But when that progress bar is displayed, something else is also, some other class is also there, and we haven't added wait for that element to be invisible. So Archita, for your reference, so whenever any loader is there, and when you try to find the element, like we need to find the locator for that loader, but that loader gets invisible automatically, so it's not easy to find the locator for that one. So first you open the DevTools, then click on that particular element which will open the loader, and then from the source menu just click on pause button. So the script execution will be paused, and then we can easily inspect that element. All right, so that we can find the locator. Here we are getting this element click intercepted is not applicable on the point. Data backdrop, data class model filled in, blah, 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 something is there. This only, this class, right? So either we can add the invisibility of this class, or but this class will never get invisible. It always stays there. We have seen this, I think. मैं इसको रिज्यूम भी कर दूं तो नहीं, वो चला गया था, राइट. We can add the invisibility for that, or we can add the weight for the targeted element to be clickable, right. We are trying to click on this element, right. So here we can add the weight until expected condition element to be clickable, alert with the link. Okay, so in that case it will wait for some time for that element to be clickable, and then will perform the operation like click. Either way you can do. That progress bar gets invisible within the 2 seconds, but thing, that class takes some time. Still, I think we should extend the wait, right? Instead of 3 seconds, let's set it to 10 seconds. Filter says that element is clickable, even though we have added the wait. So, mm, this is the backdrop fading, and here what we are getting is नहीं authorization. Hmm. Mm, mm, not sure. Why? Why it's like this? We have added the wait for this to be invisible. Okay, function. So, hmm. Wait a minute. Hmm. Did anyone see that that got opened? Hmm. Perfect. Now, in my code, what I have done, first I have added the for this class to be visible, and then same for this class to be invisible. So here is the case. When we click, sorry, when we perform the click action, right? The Selenium immediately executes the next statement. Our very next statement was the invisibility of the element located by this. There are chances that this element is still not displayed in the DOM, right? And the condition we have added over here is the invisibility of element. So, but obviously this condition will be satisfied, right? So first we should add the weight for this element to be visible after clicking on that button, and then we should add a weight for this to be invisible. So with loaders, you have to be very careful. Like you have to make sure that first it is displayed, and then after you have to add a weight for the same loader or the same element to be invisible. All right. Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes, Naveen.
Yes.
See, now it has worked properly, even though we have commented those two lines. All right. So ultimately, it was not required. It would have worked with this only visibility of the set, the visibility of first the loader, then the same invisibility of that loader, and then go ahead with your next operations. All right. Fine. So with that, you may not get that element click intercepted exception. All right. So this is about the loader. Any doubt? I am taking that as no. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Cool. Right. Let me stop.